This team in the White House, this team is absolutely a bunch of hacks. Total hacks. Partisan hacks. They cannot do their job. I mean, this woman, KJP, Karine Jean-Pierre, we know she can't do her job. In fact, she can't do her job, and yet they can't get rid of her. She checks a few too many boxes. That would not be pleasant, now would it? For the Biden administration to say, see ya, KJP, when she is the first gay African-American woman to hold the position as spokesperson. So apparently they've been trying, since last fall, to get rid of her. It hasn't quite panned out. And so now they're getting an unexpected visitor at the press briefing today. She brought in her friend, her pal, actually the president's friend and pal, because he's desperate. He's desperate. So it was like show and tell. Let's bring a friend to school on Friday. And today they brought Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, the actor, to tell you and all the media how absolutely positively wonderful Joe Biden and his economy are. On a day when we got a lousy jobs report, of course. Here he is. You might as well watch. We're going to pick it apart.
There's no introduction that really is needed here. I have a special guest, as you can see. Mark Hamill has decided to join us on this wonderful Friday, and I am really excited to turn it over to Mr. Hamill. Here we go.
Okay, how many of you had Mark Hamill will lead the press briefing on your bingo card? Hands? Yeah, me either. And look, I just got to meet the president. He gave me these aviator glasses. I love the merch. Love it all. But listen, I just wanted to say I was honored to be asked to come to the White House to meet the president, the most legislative successful president in my lifetime. And, I don't have to go through the list, the bipartisan infrastructure law, the PACT Act, the CHIPS Act, all of that, inflation, 15 million jobs. Look, it's all good. I mean, I was really thrilled to meet the entire staff because it's not just one person. It's like a composite endeavor. And all these people, my goodness, I have no idea. I had no idea just what went into what is on his plate on a daily basis. So that's pretty much it. I'm open to questions, although no Star Wars questions, please. But I want to say once again how grateful I am, and it just shows you that one person can be so influential and so positive in our lives. And again, thank you so much. And Peter Baker, I loved your book. Yes.
Wow. Thank you, Mark Hamill, for being here. What did you ask? What did you talk about?
We love you.
First of all, I only expected to be there for 5 minutes. He showed us all these photographs, and it was really amazing to me because I was invited to the Carter White House, and I came, and then I came to the Obama White House, but I never was invited into the Oval Office, and it was a large gathering. So this one was really extra special.
All right, sir.
So,
oh my gosh.
Biden bring up Star Wars too, sir?
Well, I called him Mr. President. He said, "You can call me Joe," and I said, "Can I call you Joby-Wan Kenobi?" And he liked that. But listen, I'm not really here to dominate. I have to turn it back over to our wonderful press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. So thank you all so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? That was for real. I see in your comments, someone's like, oh, was that a joke? David, one of our producers here on the Trish Regan show, he and I were saying the same thing. He's like, is this a joke? What the heck? On a day when you got a lousy jobs report, you see Karine didn't want to have to talk about the jobs report. She didn't want to say or explain why we're seeing putrid growth in jobs, only 175,000 being added in the last month, right? We're not growing, okay? We got major stagflation. So her answer is to bring in, for show and tell, Luke Skywalker, who then is working his Star Wars thing. Star Wars owned by ABC, of course, George Lucas Films. You know where they come from. They're all coming from the left side of the aisle. Anyway, that was just unbelievable to me. So I'm like, okay, they're totally hacks. They are out there on a day when you have some really important but bad economic news, and she doesn't want to have to deliver it. So she figures she can, like, I don't know, distract with the likes of a has-been actor. That's my takeaway. I know you guys are just horrified. It was pathetic. Yeah. And Joe Obi-Wan Kenobi, I mean, don't even get me. I'm not really into Star Wars anyway. Sorry for all those that are. They are hacks in this administration. That's the reality of all of it. They don't know what they're doing.